just started our hike in the Smoky Mountains. It is a Sunday. I believe it's October 22nd. Mikey and I are hiking on the Lakeshore trail. And we have reservations at campsite 88, I think it's called. But that's going to be close to 10 miles since the road to the trailhead was closed. We had to walk across the dam, Fontana Dam. So we may stay at site 90, which will be about 3/4 of the way that we were supposed to go. So it's a beautiful day. Should be a really good week. No rain in the forecast. This is a beautiful trail. Okay, this is campsite 90. There's a hitching post for horses. We decided not to go all the way to 88. This ended up being 6.5 miles, and we're kind of beat. That was enough for our first day out. So this is really spread out. It's not very pretty. There may be some spots up in the woods. And there's a huge fire pit right here. We're just gonna have to look around. A couple beers. A couple unopened beers, how about that? This is the very bottom of Eagle Creek, just before it flows into Fontana Dam, or Fontana Lake. You can see on the banks, the lake used to be this high, flowed all the way up this arm. So the lake seems to be about 10-15 feet low. Now our camp is just up yonder. Okay, we're going to be leaving campsite 90 this morning and hopefully making it all the way to 84. Should be about 9. This is campsite 88. There's a fire pit, cooking area, really nice. There's a bear hanging cables up there. And it's a small campsite. Put a tent there, maybe up there. Oh, it's really small. Here's a good tent spot right here. Good spot right there. That's about it. It was a cool little campsite. We had this reserved for last night, but it was too far to get to here. That would have been 10 miles. And we made the right choice. This is Hazel Creek. we decided to cut the day a little short. We were both pretty tired. So we stopped at campsite 86 instead of going all the way to 84, which would have been 9 miles. So this was like 4.5 to 5, about 5 miles, I think. Here's Mikey's tent. Pretty cool. Uses trekking poles to set it up. Light Heart gear. So this site contains, this campsite contains like 3 or 4 separate large areas like this. Really flat. There's the fire pit area. And Mikey sitting in the new Helinox chair. We're right next to a creek over here. That's handy. So pretty cool spot. We plan to spend 2 nights here. This is another area of campsite 86. And another area. And a 4th area. So far I think we're in the best one, sort of tucked back. We're on a little day hike today. Going up the Ollie's Cove Trail on Fontana Lake. Walking down Hazel Creek toward the very end where it goes to Fontana Lake. Very interesting. Sort of see how, of course, the water was 20 feet higher at one time here. Pretty barren through here. Trail may not go very much further. Looks like this is it up here. This is my very first time on this trail, And Ollie's Cove trail was the first time as well. Yep, this is it. This is our 4th day of our backpacking trip in the Smokies, and we're headed back to site number 90 along the Lakeshore Trail. This is the same way we came in. Had a couple good nights at site 86. And now we plan to spend 2 nights at 90. And then out back to the Fontana Dam. So far the weather's been glorious. I mean, highs around 70, lows around 40 to 45, and no rain in the forecast. And we have not had any. It's just wonderful. The bank here, really steep. Don't know if you can see that. Straight down to the creek. There's Mikey. Almost back to Camp 90, and here's a bridge over Eagle Creek. Very cool. Yep, getting very close to camp. We are back at campsite 90 after a little more than 4 hours of hiking. The leaves are falling. Do it. That wasn't so bad.
That wasn't bad at all.
And this is Site 91. Pretty small campsite. Looks like several good tent sites. Not too bad over here. Sort of a rock formation here. Maybe used to be another fire pit. There's a flat over here. This sort of looks like the main area here. Fire pit. Sites around here, they don't look too flat, but they're not bad. The trail goes right alongside the campsite here. And the creek's not too far over there to the left. Now here's the fire pit I thought was collapsed. It's actually a covered fire pit here. Sort of hard to see, with a railroad rail right on top of it holding up a rock. Very interesting.
Did it?
This is Eagle Creek. The first crossing from, if you're leaving from camp number 90. Still hiking along the Lakeshore Trail. Headed toward Fontana Dam. End of our trip. Downhill's not so bad. Fontana Lake, and this is Fontana Dam. When it was built between 1942 and 1944, it was the fourth largest dam in the world.